Y'all, can y'all guess what I finally went on ahead and broke down and got? It was all over TikTok, and I decided to go ahead and get me one. Can y'all guess what it is? All right, it's the electric yarn winder. I did get this because since I go from crocheting now, y'all, like I said, I taught myself how to crochet. So now I think I'm a big girl because I'm crocheting, y'all. Y'all don't know how much that killed me to try to learn this. But anyway, I learned it. Self-taught, I would say. But yeah, this is what I got. It's an automatic yarn winder. And I will say I had a ball of yarn I had to wind up by hand because I had to frog a project. So I had to pull it all loose, and I just rolled it up by my hand, and it didn't take long, but this would have been better to do this. And plus, I like my yarns to look like this, as they call them, cakes. So after we put this thing together, y'all gonna watch me bake some cakes. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, I just got it. It just came yesterday. It wasn't supposed to really come until today, but a day early didn't hurt my feelings none. Sorry, my hand is in the way. I'm trying to put the camera to where I'm propping it up against something because I don't have anything to hold my camera while I try to do this video. I wish I would have brought my little piece so I could have did an overhead video, but nonetheless, this is how I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna show y'all the pieces that came with it. Of course, you get just the instructions to help me put this together because, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. So you get the instructions. You get this piece here, which I think is like, I don't know, but this is a piece. And they gave me some scissors with this also, and this is the little spring. This is the screwdriver I'm guessing I'm going to be using, and I'm sure the rubber bands are something that I'm going to be using to put this together. Actually, this is the instructions right here. So I'm going to open up this. Like I said, I'm sure these are used for something. And this is the little spring. These are some scissors, which I got some just like this that came with my yarn kit. And this is another rubber band. And this is the little screwdriver. And these are the instructions. It's a nice little thick book. Hope I don't mess nothing up. I guess it's thick because, of course, it has it in another language. Oh, and I didn't even see, it's 2 screws in here, 2 little screws. So let me put these 2 screws right here so I won't lose it. And what's in this box? And then you get this box. Okay, this is the power cord in the box. Get a power cord. Let me see how long it is. Hopefully it's not real short. It's not real short, and it ain't real long, but it'll do. Alright. There's the power cord. It came in this little white box. And then we got pretty much this. I'm guessing this is pretty much the stand, I guess. And this is the main part, I guess, the body. That's what I'm going to call it, the body. And like I said, it's purple and it's pretty. And these are the buttons on here where it says max, power, and low. So I guess max is pretty much high. And this is the power button to just cut it on. And let's see if I know what the heck I'm doing, y'all. Trying to put this thing together. And normally I don't read no instructions or anything, but I'm gonna read some instructions today. All right, let me see. I'm gonna probably be out of camera because this stuff is gonna be in. Let me go to the English version, which is 1 through 7. Let me start here. Okay, and as they show me all the parts that came in the box. So the name for this is the wire hook. This is the wind drum. And this little thing right here is the retention clip. Number 3. Okay, hold on. I'm jumping ahead. As you see, this was the power cord. We know what that was. Now I don't. Okay, some of the stuff has already been put on here. Let me see what number 7. Okay, these the rubber rings. And like I said, I'm sure this is for the hook something on something. I'm trying to see what that little spring is called. I don't see it on here. This little thing right here, the spring. I don't see it on here, but I know it's used for something because I saw people put like the yarn and stuff in it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started because for one, I have to hook this to like a desk or a table or something. So let me do that. I might have to turn y'all around. Let me turn y'all around, sorry. All right, because I'm going to have to hook this bottom piece to the desk. So I'm going to just pull y'all over here for a second. This is what I'm going to have to hook to the desk right here. I'm going to have to pretty much screw this up to where it gets to where I want it, to where it's flush with the desk. So I have to turn this little nut all the way up. But of course I can't hold the phone and do this. So I'm going to put y'all back and I'm going to just go ahead and do this while I go ahead and make this flush with the desk. And really pretty much if you like pluck it, spin it around, it'll just go up there. I'm not going to put it real tight because like I said, I'm not at home, I'm at work. So of course this is going to get moved. It's not going to be here. All right, I got that on. Let's see what's next. I'm sorry, I can't even see if y'all can see me, but I hope y'all can. I'm trying to look on the other side of the camera to see. All right, we're going to go to step 2, which is this piece right here. So it's gonna go, look like it goes in some, okay, it's a little slot right here. Let me see if I can show y'all. All right, I'm gonna show y'all. See, it's a little slot right here. And you pretty much slide that in there. And then this hole lines up with the little screw hole that's under here. So I'm assuming the screws go in here. So let me get the little screwdriver and all that stuff and screw the little hole in there. And I almost can't see it because I got this privacy screen on. So the way I'm looking at my phone from the side, I almost can't see it. What y'all see because I can't see it. All right, so I did that. Insert the longest metal into the one end. Okay, I did that. Now, Yep, it's asking for me to put one of the screws in. Right here, I have to put a screw in. So let me do that. And I'm glad it came with a screwdriver because I did not think to bring a screwdriver to work today. And just screw that in. Every time I do this stuff, I don't like to screw my stuff real tight because I'm so scared I'm going to strip a screw. And then you're going to be screwed. All right. And this has one of the little things on it. Maybe that's just the extra one. I don't know. I'll find out in a minute. All right. So I did that. So now, align the spool at the bottom and twist into place. All right. We're going with this one. So we put this in. Okay, so that was quick. Just put that on. And you turn it, I guess you turn it towards the left. That's how I turned it. And that's how the arrow is showing. You pretty much turn it to the left. All right, so now I got that on. I take one of these little bands. And apparently I put it on. Uh-oh, hold on. It's coming off. All right, so one of these bands go on here. I don't know how far to pull it down, but let me see. I'll find out. Okay, so I kind of like, it is recommended to place the rubber ring at the 2/1 position of the spool and insert the power adapter. So I guess what they're saying, it should be like towards the middle. I'm guessing like about right there. Yeah, I know my OCD is kicking in because it's not straight. Some of it is, I don't know. And I'm sure it's perfectly fine for it to be like that, but my OCD won't let me leave it like that. It's like it's not even all the way around. Like some is going down, some is going up. And I can't have it like that. I don't know why. It's going to drive me crazy. All right, I did that. And number 8 is telling me to pull the tension. What? Okay, and then it says insert the power cord. So now I got to insert the power cord. I don't even think it's going to reach where I needed to go, y'all, because I'll see if it'll reach.
Trouble condition. Trouble condition.
All right, let me pull this a little closer to me. Oh, it's barely gonna work, y'all. I'll tell you what. Let me pull my phone out and plug this up like that. It's a stretch, but it's working. I got it. All right, so after I plug the power cord, all right, I did that. Place the fixing to position the final location of the yarn ball. It is recommended to place the rubber ring at the T position of the spool and insert the power cord. Okay, I inserted the power cord. Pull the tensioner outward to clamp the yarn into the groove. What? Pull the tensioner upward. Okay. Oh, so it's the yarn itself. Why didn't they just say that? Um, pull the tensioner outward. So is it the yarn that I'm pulling? Apparently so. Yeah, so hold on. Let me go get my yarn. And y'all, this is the ball of yarn that I had to frog and pull it all out with my hands. So we're going to make this cake, y'all. All right, and it says, where is it? Pull it. Y'all, excuse me. I'm trying to read these directions. It says, okay, pull. You have to pull this piece back. Do this. Pull it through there. And then, as shown in illustrated, the yarn end is clipped at the top of the spool and the tension is pressed against the yarn. So, am I doing this, I'm guessing? I guess. Yeah, I'm doing this. Okay. So that's pulled back. And then it says to press the start button. So we'll cut it on. Let me see. Okay, this is gonna be a mess. Oh no. Okay, I notice if it gets kind of hung up, it's gonna keep going. And see the way I winded this. All right, I need to fix this because all of the yarn apparently needs to just be unwind and it just need to pull. But it's kind of hard. Like I said, I don't like laying my yarn in the floor, none of that. And that's why I got my yarn bowl, because I don't want it in the floor. But apparently I need to just go ahead and pull all this loose. And just let it go. And the machine is gonna, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't want the stuff to get tangled up. Because then it's gonna be a big mess like it is now. Hold on. I gotta figure out where this ball going. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to do that. Because now I got a mess. I don't know where it ends, where it stops. I have no earthly idea. Oh my God, this is gonna drive me insane. I don't like this. Lord have mercy. Y'all, please bear with me for a second. See if it got tangled up. Let me pull this through this. Maybe that'll help for a minute, I think. OMG. But y'all gonna see it's gonna make pretty cake. Just trying to keep the yarn together. It's gonna be something. But I don't want it to go real fast. I needed to slow down. Hold on, some failed. Okay, I got stuff falling. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this stuff out the way. I just want to show y'all how it works. But I need to undo all this yarn. And see, it's making a pretty little cake. See, it's going to be tangled up. And that's why you get the yarn, because you don't want your yarn to get tangled up. So you get a yarn winder so you can do your little cakes, put them on the shelf, wherever you need to put them. But I can tell I'm going to have a cute little cake, y'all. This is a mess. Like I said, I winded this up with my hand because I didn't want it to be all over the place. Because I did was almost finished with a whole project. And like I said, I ran out of this kind of yarn. So when I was trying to put another kind of yarn on, this yarn was too thick. And the other yarn I had was just too thin. It wasn't going to look right. So I was like, I can't use that unless I get a yarn that's about this size. So yeah. See how yarn can get all tangled up? See what it's forming, y'all? Don't it look so pretty? It's forming a nice little cake. Oh, and it's so pretty. It's just trying to untangle this damn yarn. And it wasn't even tangled, because I wrapped it up, like I said, with my hands. And y'all, this is my first time using this yarn winder. I never had one, never used it. Apparently they got one that you can crank by hand. Like I said, I've never had either or. Even though the one that you can crank by hand was a lot cheaper. But I was like, why would I get the one that you can crank by hand? Just get the one that electric. Just make it easier on yourself. Make your life easier. So that's what I got. But once I get this bad boy going, y'all, I'm going to do another cake. We're going to be making cakes today. Unless I get a call or something where I got to stop what I'm doing. But yep, cake time, y'all. Gonna be baking these cakes. We're gonna be making yarn cakes. Yep, that's what I'm gonna call them, yarn cakes. Who wants some yarn cakes? I just don't like this yarn getting tangled up like this. It's a nightmare. Just do not understand. This is tedious work, y'all. Anything I feel like you do that you enjoy is always something. Oh, it's gonna make you not want to do it. But that's why I say it ain't for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. Some people might find this to be relaxing. This part, no. Trying to untangle some yarn, no. It's like untangling Christmas lights. And y'all should know that that's definitely a nightmare. I think I'm reaching the end of this. I'm hungry. I think getting down to the bottom of this is where it's gonna be a nightmare. I can already tell. Cause it's just, ooh. All right, y'all. Kind of sorry to keep y'all, but look how pretty that thing look already. See that? Now I'll push the button. We're gonna watch it roll. See, when it feels like it's got a pull or if it's got a snag, it stops itself. And the reason it keeps stopping is not because nothing is wrong with it, because it won't let it get tangled. So if it feels like it's pulling or like it's getting tangled, it'll stop. See how it feels like it's have to pull? It kind of got stuck on the keyboard. So if it has to pull, it's going to stop. Because as it says, it won't let you get, it doesn't let it get tangled. Okay, here we go with this one again. Let me put this screw back. All right, since this is way over here, so let me pull it because it feels like it has to pull. So pretty much from here on, it should go. Nope, got stuck again. And isn't that pretty? It was better than the way I had it rolled up, but isn't that pretty? And this is the little piece that's didn't wind, that's left over, so I'm guessing I would probably have to tuck it in somewhere or something, or weave it in that or something until I get ready to use it. But yeah, y'all, this is the cake. I've been saying cake. I'm about to say the cake winder. This is the yarn winder, y'all. And it makes it into beautiful yarn cakes. Ain't that pretty?